Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razek at CMTrading. Today is July 17, 2018, and today is Tuesday morning. So looking at the economic events of the day, earlier this morning at 3:30 South African time, monetary policy meeting minutes came out of Australia. Then at 10 a.m. South African time, Bank of England Governor Carney will be speaking, and that's followed up with an average earning index coming out at 10:30. And lastly, Fed Chairman Powell will be speaking out of the United States. That's going to be at 4 o'clock South Africa time. Nothing unusual for today. Kind of a quiet market yesterday in regards to the dollar, but lots else happening, and let's take a look.
This conference will now be recorded.
So we're jumping here into the Euro USD on a 4-hour chart. And you can see we were trading at 117.18-ish. We're really just off of our resistance level of 116.91, about 30 pips. Not much to really write home about. We are in a little bit of a resistance right here. If we do break above this 117.30-ish level, I believe we could see it go back to 173.43. So keep an eye on this later today, but not really much happening in the USD related currencies. However, if we do jump into the Aussie USD this morning, we did see a little bit of a retracement this morning. If we look at a 4-hour chart, back to the support level right here and then bouncing off of it. Looking at the Euro Turkish Lira, check this out. Okay, this is all-time lows for the Turkish Lira, 567. And we broke out yesterday, as you can see here, above this 563-ish level, as you can see, kept on breaking at a higher. Now we're at all-time highs for the euro versus the Turkish lira. So Turkish lira really breaking down here, as you can see. So the question is that, are we going to get a correctional move later today? That's something to keep on the radar. Now jumping into gold, we're really flirting with 1240, 1239-ish level, which is our support level. So if we do get a trickle down, I won't be surprised. All right, so just keep this on your radar. If we do break this 1240-ish level with some velocity, we can see it further decline down to the low 1200s. Okay, that's a really great move. Looking at oil, yesterday we broke this $70 support level, as you can see, and we're trading at 67.93. This is all happening incidentally as Donald Trump was meeting with Vladimir Putin yesterday, and OPEC is mentioning that it's going to increase output. So the markets are really shifting here with the price of oil on the downside. Now this all means that oil producing countries like Canada, like Russia, the worth of their currency is going to retrace a little bit, and that's what we could be expecting for the market. So 67.93. Next real stop, okay, is $66. All right, so this is something to keep an eye out as this continues to trade on the downside, as this continues to trade. Now looking at the NASDAQ, yesterday we mentioned we had this double top, so just be wary that we might not follow through, and sure enough, we sold over 100 points yesterday in the NASDAQ down to 7,300 points on the NASDAQ from its 7,400 points. So a nice retracement there. Okay, however, if we look at the major players, they didn't come down so bad. I mean, we're looking here at Facebook, 207 from 208, and Amazon just selling off about 15 points from its all-time highs of 1835 to 1820. So, altogether, the market might have oversold itself. So we may see a bounce later today. However, looking at the JSC, we saw a significant slide yesterday as we continue to break these, support levels from 49,000, and we gapped down and continued to sell off sharply to this 49.43. Now we are closer to the bottom of the move here. All right, so I would look to actually cover my shorts here and maybe play the upside. Okay, if it does somewhat consolidate here or not break down further for a nice bounce. Okay, but be wary because this has been testing it several times and not giving us any sort of positive outlook in terms of the JSC, so we may see this break down. But look how long it's been trading within these two parameters, okay, since April. All right, so it's still a decent trade, if we do pick that up on the upside and do bounce. Jumping into the Dow Jones, we didn't trade much yesterday, okay? As you can see, we're really flatlined here at 25,046. Maybe things are just factored in. Maybe things are just finally in the summer mode of things. So keep that in mind. This is Fred Razek. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.